Hello, GRE aspirants. The content for this video has been created by Abhijit Guha, your mentor, to guide you towards maximizing your score in the quantitative aptitude section of the GRE test. Let's get to know all about GRE. So, what is GRE? The Graduate Record Examination is an exam required for admission to MS, MBA and PhD programs globally. Let's understand the types of GRE tests, which will help us decide whether we should appear only for the GRE General Test, or for both the General GRE Test and the GRE Subject Test. GRE General Test will check your analytical writing, verbal reasoning, and quantitative aptitude skills, while the GRE Subject Test will assess your domain-specific knowledge. Now, we should know the topics and subjects required for both the tests. Let us first see the purpose, type of test, sections, subject, duration, exam dates, mode of test and test score range for both the types of GRE tests. Here you can see the age groups of GRE test takers in India in 2020 to 21. According to data from the Educational Testing Service (ATS), which administers the test internationally, India had the second highest number of GRE test takers worldwide, after the US. Let's look broadly into the test timing and sections for the computer-based GRE General Test. There is no specific GRE eligibility criteria of age or qualification, but we are furnishing the minimum readiness before one applies for GRE. Guys, I think now you are ready to take the test, for which you first need to register for the GRE online test. Here are the 3 ways you can try to register for the test. Registration through the ATS website is the most popular choice for GRE test registration. You can do that by visiting www.ats.org. Now, on the website, you can sign in by entering the username and the password that you had created. Select GRE General Test for the type of test. Enter a suitable test date, test center and time slot. Pay the registration fee, confirm, and submit your application. Don't forget to print or save your submission details. For registering by phone, you can call the Regional Registration Center or Prometric at Gurgaon in Haryana at the given number. This call should be made at least 2 business days before the chosen date for the GRE. The confirmation number, address of the test center, and the reporting time will be intimated to you over the phone. For registering by mail, send the filled up GRE form, along with the registration fee, to the given address. Your application form should reach at least 3 weeks before the earliest chosen GRE test date. Reporting time, confirmation number, and address of the test center will be mailed to you. Once you have completed the GRE registration on ATS, you will be provided with a GRE registration number. Now let me share with you some key facts about this number. It is a unique 7-digit number that ATS assigns to you every time you take a GRE General Test or Subject Test. It is not the same as confirmation number. It is sent on the confirmation email upon registering for the test. It helps you check your scores for the test, and it also helps the universities cross-check your scores. Here you can see the different sections in the GRE General Test. We have already come to know that there are 5 sections, but sometimes there may be 6 sections also. Let us understand the different sections that appear in the GRE General Test through this table. Let's see the GRE score range for different sections, with the total minimum score of 260 and maximum of 340. Now, let me give you a brief about the GRE test system in the next 3 slides, which will enable you to make your strategy for the test. The GRE test pattern follows a section-wise adaptive system. Usually, the first section of each VR or QR is of medium level difficulty. The difficulty level of the second section of each VR or QR can be easy, medium, or hard, depending upon the number of questions you have answered correctly in the first section of VR or QR, respectively. Better the performance in the first section, more difficult will be the second section. but it is advisable to perform very well in the first section to get a hard second section, because more difficult the second section. There is a better chance to score higher in the test, even with a lesser number of correct attempts. A unique feature of GRE is that it is scored as per individual sections only. In other words, there is nothing like total or composite score in GRE. Also, there is no negative marking. Hence, one should answer all questions, and the final score will depend on the number of questions answered correctly, plus the difficulty level of the sections. Top universities accept scores in the range of 320 to 330. You must know your target score to aim for your dream school. For calculating a good GRE score, it is very important to consider your targeted school's average score and your intended graduate major. Let us learn about the test pattern for AW, VR and QR in the next 3 slides, which will certainly give you an outline about the types of questions asked in the general test. In the analytical writing section, there will be 2 tasks of 30 minutes each. One to analyze an issue, and the other to analyze an argument. In the verbal reasoning part, there will be 2 sections of 35 minutes each, consisting of 20 questions on reading comprehension, text completion, and sentence equivalence. In the quantitative reasoning part, there will be 2 sections of 30 minutes each, consisting of 20 questions on quantitative comparison, multiple choice, multiple answers, and numeric entry. Let us understand the importance of quant score over verbal score in the GRE test. If your intended major is engineering or physical sciences, then quant score has more weightage than verbal score. Moreover, the GRE verbal section is considered more difficult due to the vocabulary words many aspirants must learn. GRE quant includes essentially school-level math, testing your basic math skills only. In view of the importance of GRE quant in scoring high in GRE test, and also getting admissions into dream schools, we further get an insight into the topics asked in GRE quant reasoning. I am here to guide you to maximize your score in quantitative aptitude in GRE test. So, the next 4 slides will help you learn the detailed syllabus and topics for GRE quant. Here you can see the topics covered under arithmetic. These are the topics covered under algebra. Geometry is very important in GRE quant. Here are the topics covered under geometry. And these are the topics covered under data analysis. Hope all this information helps you set your path towards cracking GRE. All the best.